Alright, what is up guys? Today we're back with some idle heroes. We are looking at a new week. We have some events going, Prophet Summons, Heroic Miracle, and you can also get these boxes for VIP. Today we are gonna try and do Heroic Miracle at least. And I do have a lot of food, so the only thing I need is 5 copies of one hero to make 10 star. And 10 star is really what I need right now. So hopefully with Heroic Miracle I can get those last copies and we can maybe make some 10 star happening. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and summon some new 5 stars here. 6 of them. Alright. A mix of heroes, not anyone I need for... I do have a couple of heroes right now where I have 4 copies. So I'm looking for that 5th copy. Let's also do a couple in Fortress. Let's go ahead and check Fortress actually. Maybe we can make Sigmund. We got 2 extra. Actually that makes it 5 Sigmund with the one we have right here. That's actually perfect. Let's go ahead and summon that and this one as well. I mean, nothing really to save on. We're gonna summon all of these. And we're looking at 3 Bleaker. Oh, 5 Flame Strike as well. Perfect. So we could try and make 2 heroes here even. And we are still lacking in heroes. Or for Heroic Miracles, we're gonna have to summon some more. Unfortunately, no more specific 5 star that I want to summon. So I think how we're gonna solve the rest is we're gonna have to craft and use some fusion. So from the looks of it, I do need a lot of 3 stars to make this happen. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make Sigmund first of all, just to open up some space. We can also bring him up a bit. So let's go ahead and level him up. And we should have a puppet ready. And also some heroes here. Not sure if we have one more puppet. No, we don't. So let's go ahead and summon that. These 2. Alright, so that's a 9 star Sigmund. Not bad. We're gonna need 1 more puppet. Let's go ahead and claim that. We're also gonna summon some 9 star. We got the 6 star. And there we go, we're gonna make a 10 star there. First I wanna do a little bit more crafting. We need to summon a lot of 3 stars here. I'm just gonna go ahead and summon all of these. See if we can maybe craft something. Yeah, it's a decent amount, 3 of them. Hopefully we can do some 4 stars now. I feel like I do have a bit too small bag right now. I would appreciate a few more slots. It would make this a lot easier. There we go. I think we have done a decent amount in Heroic Miracle now. We need Abyss and Shadow. Not sure if it works on Puppet. Let's check it out. Find out if this works or not. It actually does work with 5 star puppets. Nice. So we got Abyss and Shadow. Let's go ahead and summon that. Gonna do another pool of 4 stars. So Abyss is done. We need to do 1 more Shadow. Let's do 30. And then we do the rest in 4 star. Alright, so we didn't get a Shadow. So we're gonna go ahead and do another 4 star summon. See if that's enough for us to get a Shadow one. It is. And that should be everything except light and dark. 0 light and dark so far. So that's gonna be our next mission. We're gonna see what we can do in light and dark. We're gonna summon this one. Alright, and here we have 2. Okay. So we can summon Alakira. And then it's gonna be up to us to craft. It looks like we have a lot of 4 star here actually. I think that's gonna be enough. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna summon 3 of these. Then we're gonna have a look at light, see if it's as good. No, it doesn't look like we have enough 4 stars there. So we're gonna have to figure out something for the last copy. But we're gonna go ahead and craft our shadow. Nice. There we go. Let's continue with our Sigmund. We made him 9 and now we're gonna make him 10 star. We have our puppet there. Perfect. 10 star Sigmund. What we can do, I think, is we're gonna try and use him in our Realms Gate. Oh, I meant the Void Arc. We're just gonna go ahead and get one more portal here. We have a 10 star Sigmund there. Because we are gonna use him. I could actually wait a bit or keep him for that for a few days maybe. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a couple of 10 stars and upgrade Void imprints on Eloise. So it's either to sacrifice him now immediately or just keep him a bit for Void Arc. But at least we have one 10 star. We have enough copies to make another one. So we can actually start to build that and see. I think what I'm gonna do is we have these chests from Christmas. I'm gonna go ahead and summon 2 6 stars in Fortress. We're gonna make a new 6 star here. It's gonna be Flame Strike. And then what we have is we have these 2 puppets now. Let's go ahead and summon those. And with that we can start to build our Flame Strike up. So now I think we can sacrifice a little bit more copies here. So that's 7. I think I'm gonna wait just a little bit and not stress it too much. We're waiting for a few more 5 stars. Could actually summon maybe Sia and use her, but there's also like I'm close to be able to make her 10 stars. I have 4 copies. Unfortunately, I don't have 5 copies of any hero in any other faction. Otherwise, we could start to work on 10 stars there as well. I have 4 Karim, and there's some other I have 4 of. I have 4 Faceless and stuff like that. I don't think we are gonna go in on this event. This is gonna be time to save. We are gonna save our Prophet Orbs for maybe next Prophet summoning event or so. So for me this week, it's gonna be only to complete Heroic Miracle, do Fantasy Factory. Might actually end up getting this card, Splendid Awakening card, but then I'll probably buy it at the end. And with that, we're also gonna get a box, so we can open that a little bit later in the week. But other than that, it's gonna be a pretty standard chill week, just doing the dailies and such. But yeah, that's it for Heroic Miracle for now. A few updates, a new 10 star. We are back with some idle heroes again. Today it's Thursday and we are at the end of the week for Fantasy Factory and Prophet Summon event. We're gonna start off by finishing Heroic Miracle. I'm missing 1 light hero. So let's go ahead and have a look at that. We're looking at 4 and 2. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy out 4. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna buy 2 of these from the guild shop. So we're gonna max that out. Our limit is reached, and then we're gonna go ahead to altar shop, and we're also gonna grab 2 4 stars from here. And that way we don't have to spend as much of these altar coins. I think I prefer to spend a little bit of my guild coins instead. And then we can also summon 2 of these guys. There we go. That should be enough for us to fuse a light hero. Yes, and that's the entire Heroic Miracle. We grab some extra rewards, some extra lollipops. We are not doing the Prophet Summon this week, and I've been thinking a little bit about getting this card, and the thing is, I think it's a good value for how much awakening you get. It's just that I don't know if I want to sacrifice 35 stars right now, just using it on my 5 stars every day and then potentially have to retire them. Because 5 stars right now is pretty important. I'm still working on my 10 stars and that's gonna be the goal for a long time. We need a lot of 10 stars right now, and I'm not so sure I want to retire 30 of these. So that's why I'm still considering if I'm gonna do it or not. However, one thing we can do with certainty is we can go and jump into the fantasy factory. And here we have a lot of lollipops to work with. So let's just go ahead and see how good we can clear this out. I think that's fine. And then we have set up in the left corner for a very specific one. So we're gonna go ahead and wait for that. This looks very good. And this should hopefully help us to get one of these done. There we go. And then we need one more. Is this it? We turn it one more time. No, this is not the right one. Okay, I'm gonna try and do something else. Now, hopefully we can get a specific one for the corner. Otherwise, yeah, very nice. And this should be able to take care of this in 3. Fuck. We're on to the next one here. Oh, we got another one of these. That's really good. A lot of things being cleared. Oh, we actually run out there. Let's go ahead and check the store. Gold is actually something that we kind of need right now. It's not too bad. Since we had New Year's event, we are running out of coins. What is this again? Some materials. I think we're gonna go for the stars and we're gonna go for the materials. 10 of these scrolls are not that important. We got a 6-star, we got a skin here. We're gonna go ahead and grab even more stars. And we're gonna go ahead and see how many points we have. We have 118. I think this is fine so far. I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna buy some, see how far we can get here. Because how many is that we can buy 35 of these. Let's go ahead and clear this level at least. We're gonna see how many stars we actually get. We're gonna buy 10 here. And we are gonna pace ourselves and we're just gonna see where we land. We're getting some really big clears though, so that's really nice. And unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have to use 3 on this. So we're gonna get 2 more. That's 1 and 2. Alright, so I'm looking up the design here and we got this one in the corner over here. Just make sure I get these ones, and then we got this one on top. And then we can see the skulls are gonna fit right on the right side. Boom, perfect. And now we can kind of see where everything lines up here. And then we have these guys. And then we just have to flip. And yeah, there we go. That's the full one. Confirm. We're gonna get some extra stars for that. 220. Alright, and then we're back here. And we can now buy 21 of these. But let's go ahead and check the store. So if we want to grab the stars this week and maybe the 9-star as well. And then we can save our stars for the next week. Then we need some additional stars here. It's 345 plus 55. So that actually comes out to 400. It looks like we're gonna actually be able to get everything here, which is very nice. Last time I did buy every single one and I was 1 short of making it to the 9-star, I believe. But this time around we did get a lot of stars and we are actually able to grab ourselves a lot of rewards. So that's gonna be it for this week. I'm pretty happy with that. We get some extra food and we're making some progress with the stars, so we maybe can grab ourselves a artifact or maybe work towards the later rewards if we want that. So that's gonna be it for this week. I don't think I'm going for the card. I don't really feel like sacrificing all of my 5 stars right now. However, next week's event is gonna be card clash and there's a pretty big chance that we get awakening as well. So that could be a reason that you want to buy the card. So I guess I think about that a little bit and we will see. But anyway, that's it for this week and I'll see you again next week for some card clash. Alright, peace.